Hello and welcome to the Inspiring Life School podcast. This is your host, Frances Vidakovic, and on this podcast, I'll be sharing with you the most valuable strategies to live your one wildly beautiful and most precious life. Because this is it, my friend. In case you haven't guessed, when it comes to life, there's no rewind or pause button that exists. They say that the way that you spend your days is the way that you spend your life. So my one and only goal here is to help you stop wasting your time, stop holding yourself back in life, stop experiencing non-stop negative mind chatter, stop just dreaming without doing, and start living life fearlessly instead, with more purpose, focus, and intention. I sincerely want you to live life in a way that when you come to the end of it, you know deep down in your heart that you 100% gave it your all, flaws and all. This podcast is not about doing life perfectly. Instead, it is about experiencing and living life with more clarity and courage and truly appreciating this precious adventure that we are so blessed to be on. So if you're with me here today, it's time to stop spinning in circles, get off the hamster wheel for good, put your hands back on the steering wheel of your life, and finally start living life in a way that you won't later regret. With that being said, let's dive on in. Hello, my friend, and welcome to the Inspiring Life School podcast. I'm your host, Frances Vidakovic, and this bonus episode, in addition to the 7 that follow, will be a special behind-the-scenes look at some important foundational lessons that I created for an old coaching program of mine. So I recently found these sitting in my business vault, and I thought, oh my gosh, I absolutely should share these. Even though they're a little old, I'm pretty sure they're around 2 years old, I'm still 100% aligned with everything that I teach in these older videos. So these bonus episodes, I want you to consider them to be a belated Christmas gift from me to you. These lessons, which were previously only available to private students of mine, are what I consider to be essential knowledge that you 100% need to embrace if you want to achieve amazing results in your life. So embracing these lessons are definitely going to help you feel calmer, more focused, and more intentional in your life. Now, I should note, I've definitely grown a lot as a teacher and a speaker since I first recorded these videos, thank gosh. But trust me, these episodes are still worth a listen, as the content still to this day forms a core foundation upon which everything that I teach inside the Inspiring Life School, all my courses, all my programs, you need to know this stuff. You absolutely do. So these episodes will all be short and sweet, but my gosh, they really do have the power to totally transform your life, especially if you don't just listen, but you go ahead and implement the teachings in your own life. So with that being said, sit back and please enjoy my little surprise gift for you. Welcome, my friends, to foundational video number 4. Another one that you absolutely need to embrace if you're going to get the most success out of this journey and out of life. And this lesson is all about understanding where the responsibility lies for the changes that you're going to see in your life. So I have been trained as a coach. I've done this for many years, and I have also had coaches before, and I understand the temptation that exists where you hope that your coach is going to provide you with all the answers, the direction, and all the tools that you need. Now, obviously, we are here to provide you with guidance, but ultimately the power lies in your hands. And the reason why this is absolutely so important for you to embrace is that when you put your power outside of you or you give it to someone else, it actually disempowers you. And not that you're going to be playing the role of a victim, but it's really easy then to blame someone else for not getting results in your life. When the truth is, the power does lie in you. It is up to you to take action. It is up to you to go and find answers if the answers that you're getting from other people, and even if I'm ever suggesting something to you and it doesn't quite resonate, keep on asking more questions. Put on your detective hat and keep on searching for everything that you need, because I really recommend that you stay out of that I don't know mentality. A lot of people like to live in that world where it's like, well, I don't know what to do next, so I'm going to stay stuck. When ultimately it's not going to serve you. You need to maybe take on a different thought. So rather than saying, well, I don't know, the truth could be, well, I might not know the answer yet, but I'm going to keep on looking. It's about being more proactive rather than passive, and understanding that if you actually want to see results, you are going to have to give in 150%, or you're going to get out of it what you put in, but the power is going to come from you. And that is such a fantastic thing, because when the power lies in you, that means you are in control. You get to make the changes that are ultimately going to get the results that you want in your life. So just make sure that you really understand that the responsibility for taking action, for whatever needs to be done in order to get to your goal, will lie in you. It is really great to have an accountability partner. It is great to have a coach, but ultimately There's no pointing fingers in this game. Like in the game of life, if you want to have something, you need to go out there and get it. Your dreams are not going to fall in your lap. So consider this lesson to be a gift, because once you understand that it is up to you, you can actually take a deep breath and understand that that's actually best news ever, because if it's up to you, it means that no one can stop you from taking action. For the rest of your life, you can understand that if you want to achieve something, it's just up to you. Of course, it takes having a good mindset, and that's why I've laid a really good foundation in the other foundational videos. It's like a little building block, okay? So we're just adding another layer to it. So we don't want you to ever be in this victim mentality where you get stuck in the land of I don't know. If you don't know right now, that is okay. Take a deep breath. You will find the answers, because the answers are out there. And sometimes the most important thing is just to know what is the right next step. And that is what we're going to be talking about in the next lesson. But for now, just know that responsibility lies in your hands. Whatever you put in, you are definitely going to be sowing the seeds and you'll be reaping the rewards. And it all comes from what you do. And as long as you understand, you have the power, okay? So we're not going to be a victim. You're in control. You've done the coolest thing, which is joining the membership group, which already shows that you are taking yourself seriously. You're taking your dreams seriously. You're taking yourself seriously, and that you understand that you are worth it, okay? Your dreams are worth chasing, and you are worthy of having a more intentional, calmer, fulfilling life. So just take that on board, and I'm going to catch you in the next lesson. Thank you so much for listening to the Inspiring Life School podcast. I really appreciate you allowing me to be a part of your life. If you'd love to stay in touch, please know that you can always find me on Instagram at Vidakovic, or you can visit my website, inspiringmumlife.com, where you can sign up and receive so many amazing freebies that I've created just for you to help you implement all my teachings into practice. There you'll also find all my online courses, resources and programs that I've created to help you uplevel your life in seriously the simplest way possible, so that you can ultimately create for yourself a life that feels simpler, lighter, and allows you to show up in a way that you love as your best and most authentic version of yourself. Now remember, this podcast is all about not just dreaming but also doing, because to create true sustainable change in your life, you need to be willing to do things differently. And that's what I'm here to support you to do every single step along the way, so that you too can begin to live your one wild and precious life with less stress, less overwhelm, less drama, and instead with zero regrets. Finally, if this podcast resonates with you at all and you appreciate the content, I would absolutely love for you to show your support by leaving me a review on Apple Podcasts. I'm on a mission to help more people wake up to the preciousness of life and to help them live their days with more intention and purpose, and your review will help make this goal of mine possible. Well, once again, thank you so much. I have loved spending this time with you, and I look forward to connecting with you again. I'm Vidakovic, and you have been listening to the Inspiring Life School podcast.